Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Laura Queso. Here's the latest from WENY-TV News and the Star-Gazette. 4 people are dead this morning after 3 separate car accidents Friday in the northern tier. One of those tragic accidents happened on State Route 328 in Pennsylvania, leaving a Williamsport couple dead. 35-year-old Ryan English and his wife Karen were traveling eastbound when an SUV crossed the center line and hit them head-on. Both died from sustained injuries, and police say there were 3 children in their car, all of them taken to Arnott Ogden for injuries. State police say 46-year-old Rochester Gray of Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania, was driving the other car. He was also taken to Arnott with unknown injuries this morning. And we have an update on that Canton crash involving a teenager. State police say 17-year-old Robert McNett was traveling south on Route 14 when he lost control and crossed into the northbound lane. McNett hit the car of 44-year-old Teresa Allen of Roaring Branch. Allen and 2 children were taken to Robert Packer Hospital. The 17-year-old was pronounced dead at the scene, and police say he was not wearing a seatbelt. And another tragedy, this one in Wysox. 45-year-old Edward Lee Lindquist of Towanda was killed in a motorcycle accident that was on Route 6 Friday. State police say Lindquist pulled out of his driveway on a Harley-Davidson motorcycle into the path of a tractor-trailer. Jose Pedro of New Jersey was driving the tractor-trailer. He was not injured. The federal budget fight forcing temporary across-the-board spending cuts is now in effect, and Governor Andrew Cuomo says they'll have a big effect on New York students and seniors. He says the cuts won't have as big an impact on state government. The dispute between President Obama and the Republican-led House over spending cuts and tax increases led to automatic cuts Friday. Financially, Cuomo says the cuts will have some effect on New York's government, but more on people who lose needed federal assistance. State Comptroller Thomas DiNapoli says local governments are already struggling in New York. And airlines have introduced several new fees in the past few weeks, among them a charge to zip through security and board early, and a fee to have your bags delivered directly to your destination in 36 cities around the country. And now Southwest has announced passengers can pay $5 to stream movies on their laptops and tablets. While airline fees are an annoying aspect of air travel, a survey by TripAdvisor.com found that the 2 biggest complaints among passengers are uncomfortable seats and tight legroom. I'd have to agree. And now here's meteorologist John Hickey with your forecast. John.
Yeah, tight legroom. It gets pretty tough, especially when you're a tall guy like myself. Yikes. Give me an aisle seat, please. Here's your weather headlines for the week. We have some snow showers out there. Over the weekend, we saw an inch or 2 for Saturday morning, an inch or 2 for Sunday morning, especially for areas around Cayuga Lake in Tompkins County. Looks like you might see another inch or 2 of that today. We have that storm on Wednesday. It's going to be affecting quite a bit of the nation, but I think the Twin Tiers is spared, as that should dive out across the southern portion of the mid-Atlantic. And then, in fact, we're looking for some late week warming temperatures by the weekend, potentially approaching the mid and upper 40s. Wouldn't that be nice? But for today, no mid and upper 40s here. That upper level low pressure system just won't move. So we keep the clouds in the forecast as well as the chance for some snow showers and flurries. And again, you get up around Tompkins County in and around Cayuga Lake, you're seeing that another inch, perhaps as much as 2 inches. In fact, I would be surprised if you headed up towards Hammond Hill out there in Tioga County that you may see several inches of snow, and the cross-country skiing up there is probably pretty good too. For Monday night, we're still looking at some more snow showers and flurries, but I think those begin to wane through the day tomorrow. A couple of sunny breaks for your Tuesday afternoon, it's possible. And then on Wednesday, we'll watch as the storm system dives off towards the south. Probably pretty cloudy on Wednesday, maybe a break of sun in there, but there'll be a lot of moisture to work with down across the Virginias. They're looking at a hefty snowstorm from this, but in the Twin Tiers, it looks like we're going to remain spared. Interactive Sky Tracker 7-day forecast, warming temperatures towards your weekend, and then daylight saving time begins for Sunday, so turn your clocks ahead 1 hour on Saturday night. That's your forecast. Here's Laura.
All right, thanks, John. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY-TV News at 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Laura Queso. Have a great day.